Why hello there beautiful people, Caz the Blackheart back with another Buccaneers franchise video here on Madden 20, and we're in the final week of the regular season, and there are many playoff implications for many different teams. We're going to do a quick rundown of that before we get into this game, so let's check it out. First in the NFC, you got the Rams, who are taking on the Redskins this week, and if the Rams can come out victorious, they'll clinch the #1 seed in the NFC, which means home field advantage throughout the playoffs. For the Buccaneers, all they have to do is win, and they will win the division as they hold a tiebreaker over the Saints. But if the Buccaneers win and the Rams lose, the Buccaneers will get the #1 seed in the NFC. Either way, the Rams and the winner of the NFC South, whether that's the Buccaneers or the Saints, they will be the top 2 seeds in the NFC and will get a first round bye. The Bears are locked into the 3rd spot, having already won the NFC North. It gets a little interesting with the NFC East, however, as the Redskins currently are sitting at 8-7, leading the division. The Redskins just need a win or a Cowboys and Giants loss, and they will win the NFC East. The Saints and Seahawks are already in the playoffs. The Saints can still win the NFC South with a win and a Buccaneers loss. Of course, the Buccaneers already swept the Saints this year. And the Cowboys and Giants both still alive in the NFC East, but they need to win. And the Cowboys need a Redskins loss along with the win, and the Giants need the Cowboys and the Redskins to lose. It gets a little crazier in the AFC. The Ravens already have locked up home field advantage throughout the playoffs, so they're really playing for nothing this week. They can pretty much rest their starters, but it gets a little crazier from 2 to 6 as the Broncos currently lead the division, but they can clinch it if they beat the Chiefs this week. A big matchup there. The winner of that game wins the division. If the Broncos end up tying the Chiefs, the Broncos, having already defeated them earlier in the season, will win the division. Then at number 3, you got the Jets. They can win the division with a win, a draw, or a Bills loss. If the Broncos and Chiefs tie, they could also get a first round bye with a win. Then you got the Colts, who are taking on the Steelers this week, and the Colts can get a first round bye with a win and a Jets loss and a Broncos and Chiefs tie. Then we go to the wild card race, and the Steelers just have to win or have the Browns lose in order to get into the playoffs. The Chiefs can finish as high as 2nd with a win over the Broncos, but with a loss and a Browns win, they could get bumped out of the playoffs. The Browns just need a win and hope that the Broncos and Chiefs don't tie in order to get into the playoffs. The Bills are sitting at 8-7 and actually have a worse conference record than the Broncos and the Chiefs. So in order to get to the playoffs, they need the Jets to lose and they need to win in order to win the AFC East to get in. They cannot be a wild card. So now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the Buccaneers' opponents this week. They're taking on the division rival Carolina Panthers, who last time these two teams met, the Buccaneers were able to get a 40-10 victory over. And this is a pretty big game for the Panthers still, because this is more than likely going to be the final game that Cam Newton plays as a member of the Carolina Panthers. His contract expires after this year, and the Panthers are looking to draft a quarterback this upcoming April, so this will be the final time that we see Cam Newton suit up as a member of the Carolina Panthers, more than likely. So we'll have to see if Cam can go out on a high note as the Panthers look to play spoiler and keep the Buccaneers from winning the division. So as I mentioned previously, this will be the final time that Cam Newton suits up as a member of the Carolina Panthers. He had a pretty good season this year, 3,600 passing yards, 33 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. Things just didn't work out for the Panthers this year as they will miss the playoffs. Now 1st and 10, here's the handoff to Christian McCaffrey up the middle, and McCaffrey going to pick up a gain of 3 on the play. Devin White with the stop, now 2nd and 7. Buccaneers with 6 men in the box, and Newton going to play fake this time. Looking down the field, throws, and he's going to be intercepted. Levante David was just lurking over the middle of the field, and Newton makes a big mistake on the 2nd play of the game. So now the Buccaneers have great field position starting from the 41. 1st and 10, Nico Riles under center. 3 tight ends to the right side. Riles going to drop back. He's looking. He's going to let it fly to the right side, and he finds Jordan Leggett, who makes the grab inside the 20. And just like that, the Buccaneers are threatening to score already. as they face a 2nd and 10 from the 16. Riles in a shotgun, going to drop back. Throws over the middle. He's going to find Ronald Jones, and Jones going to pick up about 9 yards on the play. That's going to lead to a 3rd and 1. The Buccaneers in their goal line set. Here's a handoff to Jones up the middle. He's going to pick up the 1st down, despite the big hit from Luke Kuechly. And now the Buccaneers have a chance to score here. 2nd and goal from the 3. Riles going to drop back. He's under pressure, tries to get away, and he's going to be brought down from behind. Gerald McCoy, the former Buccaneer, getting the sack. And now the Buccaneers face a 3rd and goal from the 7. Riles again in the shotgun. He's going to drop back, finds a seam up the middle. He's going to run it in himself. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Riles has been great running the football out of the shotgun this year. And the Buccaneers take an early 7-0 lead. So now 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Here's Newton on the play fake. Throws right side. He's going to find Trey Diaz. That'll be a 1st down and a face mask call on P.J. Williams as the Panthers get into Buccaneers territory thanks to the penalty. So now 3rd and 12 for the Panthers as Newton's in the shotgun. He'll drop back. Bucks bring the blitz. He gets it away, and it's nearly intercepted. Miles Jack just couldn't haul it in as Newton was looking for Greg Olsen. And the Panthers will punt it away. Now the Bucks face a 3rd and 2. Here's Riles looking for Spain, and he can't come up with a grab. Incomplete. So no gain for Spain, and the Buccaneers go 3 and out. So now the Panthers with the football 7 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. Newton going to throw right side, completes it. That's Curtis Samuel on the slant route. He picks up the 1st down into Tampa Bay territory. So now 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. Bucks bring the blitz. Newton gets it away, finds Greg Olsen, and he jukes backwards. He had the 1st down but lost ground. And now it's going to be a 3rd and 2 for the Panthers. Here's a handoff to McCaffrey, and Barry can't bring him down. But Sean Murphy-Bunting able to stop McCaffrey from getting to the 1st down marker. So now the Panthers will have to call on Michael Badgley from 54 yards out. Here's the kick, and it sails wide right. No good. It didn't look like it had the distance anyways. So the Buccaneers take over from the 44, now 2nd and 10, as Riles drops back. He's under pressure, gets it away, and he's going to find Chris Godwin. Godwin up the right sideline, and he gets up to the 27-yard line. Godwin's been pretty quiet as of late, but he makes a big play there. Now the Buccaneers face a 3rd and 8 from the 25. Riles again out of the shotgun. He's looking right, gets it out, finds Jacob Spain with the gain, and Spain up to the 13-yard line. And now the Buccaneers looking to make it a 2-possession game by getting in the end zone again. 2nd and 6. Riles in the shotgun. He's looking. He's going to step into the pocket, tries to run it, and Riles going to slide down at the 2-yard line. The Panthers just have no answer for this Buccaneers offense as they enter their goal line set. Bo Scarborough back there. Leonard Dixon still injured, and Scarborough goes nowhere. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The former Cardinal Robert Condici on the stop. Now it's going to be a 2nd and goal from the 5. This will be the last play of the 1st quarter as Riles gets the snap off. Throws right side, and he finds O.J. Howard and the juice man into the end zone for the touchdown. The Buccaneers with a 14-0 lead over the Panthers now. Carolina with the ball to start the 2nd quarter. Here's the handoff to McCaffrey. He breaks the tackle, and McCaffrey gonna get the 1st down into Tampa Bay territory. A nice run there. Very good blocking by the Panthers offensive line. So now 3rd and 6 for the Panthers. Newton gonna drop back, looking for the screen. Throws, and it's nearly intercepted off the hands of McCaffrey. And Levante David had a shot at his 2nd interception of the game. But instead, now the Panthers will settle for another field goal. Badgley missed his last one. And he's going to absolutely shank this one all the way right. No good. And again, didn't really have the distance anyways. But Badgley now 0 for 2 on the game as the Buccaneers take over. Now they face a 3rd and 8. Riles going to step into the pocket. Finds open green in front of him. And he slides down at the 38-yard line. The Panthers just cannot stop this Buccaneers offense so far in this game. Now it's going to be a 2nd and 7 from the 35. 3 receivers to the right side for Riles as he drops back. And he's going to throw over the middle. He finds O.J. Howard, who gets inside the Panthers' 15-yard line up to the 11. And now the Buccaneers are looking to make it a 3-score game. So now a tight set on 1st and 10 for the Bucs as Riles drops back. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to cough the football up. He's brought down for the sack. It's picked up by Conklin, but Kawan Short able to get to Riles on the play. That'll lead to a 2nd and 18. Riles going to step up. Throws right side, finds O.J. Howard in the flat, and Howard going to get past the 10-yard line up to the 8. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 as Riles comes out in the shotgun once again. 3 receivers to the right side. Riles going to drop back. He's looking. Throws over the right side, and it's nearly intercepted. Riles did have Spain open for a minute, but he looked to Howard, and it falls to the turf as Matt Gay makes a field goal to make it 17-0. 2nd and 5 from the Panthers. They really need to get going as Newton throws over the middle, finds DJ Moore. Moore going to get up to the 47-yard line as the Panthers pick up the first down. So now Newton with a 1st and 10 from the 47. 7 minutes to go in the half as Newton drops back, throws over the middle, finds Greg Olsen, who gets into Tampa Bay territory up to the 37-yard line. And could this be Olsen's final game with the Panthers? We'll have to see. Now 3rd and 1, handoff to McCaffrey. He goes nowhere. Kamale Correa comes off the edge unblocked and is able to bring down McCaffrey at the 29. So now Michael Badgley with his closest field goal attempt of the game. He's 0 for 2. Make that 1 for 3 now as he finally gets a field goal on the board. But the Panthers still trail by 14. Buccaneers football now. 2nd and 8 from the 24. Riles with 3 tight ends in the set. He'll drop back, looking over the middle, finds Jordan Leggett. And they actually give him a pretty bad spot. They mark him behind the first down marker, so it's going to be 3rd and inches. Handoff to Ronald Jones. Nice juke move there. And he's going to pick up the first down up to the 42-yard line. Jones has been pretty quiet so far in this game, but a nice run there. So now 1st and 10. Riles going to hand it off to Jones with a juke move. Takes a big hit. He's going to cough it up. It's picked up by Brian Burns, who's going to be brought down at the Tampa Bay 26. Eric Reed was the one who popped it out, and Burns able to recover it, but Tampa Bay going to challenge the play because it looked like Jones's knee was on the ground when he fumbled the football. So we're going to take a look at this real quick, and as you see, it looks like his knee hits the ground before he fumbles the football. As you're going to see right here, knee hits down right there, and then the ball comes out. They are going to say the call stands, which is pretty shocking to me, but that's what I get for trying to abuse the system. I did use a timeout so I could actually challenge the play because they weren't challenging it at first. Madden logic there, but anyways. Now 2nd and 13 and a beautiful catch by DJ Moore. The pass initially went off the helmet of Greg Olsen, and Moore able to make the grab and get inside the Buccaneers 20. So now 2nd and 3. Newton looking over the middle. He's going to find his man Trey Diaz wide open over the middle for a touchdown. And just like that, the Panthers make it a 1-score game. It's 17-10. Now a 3rd and 15 as the Buccaneers look to get one more score before the end of the half. Here's the play fake. Riles going to roll to his right. He's looking down the field, lets it fly, and he overthrows Chris Godwin. Incomplete. And now the Panthers get the ball back with under 30 seconds to go in the half. 2nd and 6. Here's Newton. Lets it fly, and Eli Apple gets absolutely burned by DJ Moore. Moore going to get into the end zone for the touchdown, and we have a tie ball game going into the half. A huge breakdown by the Buccaneers defense, and we're tied at 17 in a very important game for the Buccaneers as they look to win the division. The Panthers, however, will not go away quietly. Tampa Bay starts out with the football to begin the second half. 1st and 10. 3 tight ends to the left side. Here's a handoff to Jones. Jones finds a hole, and he's able to pick up a solid gain of 6 yards. Again, not the best first half for Jones, but he looks to pick it up in the second. Now 2nd and 4. Riles going to throw over the middle, finds Jones again, and Jones going to pick up the first down up to the 33-yard line. So it's a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Riles in the shotgun. He'll drop back. He's looking. Flag on the play. He tries to get it away, but he's brought down for the sack. It would be a holding call against the Buccaneers. Carl Lavos with the hold. Good job, Walty, by the way. But the Panthers would wisely decline it, so now it's going to be a 3rd and 17 from the 26. Riles with the play fake, and he has plenty of time to throw the football. Rolls to his right. He's looking deep. Tries to get it away, but he's going to be brought down for the sack. Kawan Short with his 2nd sack of the game. And the Buccaneers stall out and will have to punt it away. So now 3rd and 8 for the Panthers as they look to take the lead for the first time in this game. Newton looking under pressure, and he's going to run right into Correa for the sack. That's Correa's first sack of the game. And the Panthers blow a golden opportunity to take the lead in this game. Now Bucs football, 3rd and 6 from the 39. Riles over the middle, going to find O.J. Howard. He catches the ball despite it being behind him. and he gets into Panthers territory up to the 42-yard line. Howard having a pretty good game so far. 5 catches, 61 yards, and a touchdown. So now 1st and 10, here's a toss to Jones. Jones going to pick up a solid gain. Nice juke, and he gets up to the 31-yard line. Jones finally starting to turn it up a little bit in the second half. Now 3rd and 6, midway through the third quarter now. Ryle's going to drop back. He's looking, throws left side, finds Godwin. He's going to be stopped short of the first down marker. Walters on the stop. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 2, and the Buccaneers going to go for it instead of taking the field goal, which would give them the lead. Ryle's over the middle, finds Jacob Spain. So the gamble works out for the Buccaneers. They pick up the first down and are in the red zone once again. Now 2nd and 14. Ryle's going to roll to his right. He's going to get it away. Finds Mike Evans for the first time in the game. Evans has been absolutely quiet in this game so far. And it's a new set of downs for the Bucs. Now 3rd and goal. Hand off to Jones up the middle. He's going to get stuffed. Only gains a yard. And now on 4th and goal from the 1, the Buccaneers are going to kick the field goal, which is kind of shocking. But no, they're going to run a fake. Here's a pitch to Leggett from Bradley Pinion, but Leggett going to be stopped for a 1-yard loss, so the gamble does not work out for the Buccaneers. But now the Panthers with a 3rd and 7. They're just going to run to try to get out of the shadow of their own goalposts, but McCaffrey loses a yard in the play, and the Panthers go 3 and out. So Michael Pilardi back to punt it away for the Panthers from his own end zone, and it's a pretty good punt. And it's going to land at about the 26-yard line. Here's Jacob Spain to return this one. Spain going to run to the left side, kind of circles around, and he has a little bit of space to the right side. Spain going to cut outside. He's got a lane. Can Jacob Spain take it all the way? Yes, he can. Touchdown Buccaneers. A huge return for Jacob Spain. 72 yards to the house. And just like that, the Buccaneers take the lead back, 24-17. Now 2nd and 12 for the Panthers. Here's a throw to Diaz off the RPO. Diaz breaks 2 tackles and he's gone. Trey Diaz going to burn the Buccaneers defense for a huge touchdown, except for the fact there's a flag on the play. And this one's coming back. It's going to be an illegal block in the back on the Panthers. That's going to go against DJ Moore, who was actually blocking for Diaz on the play. So that negates the touchdown. Now a 3rd and 12 for the Panthers. Newton going to throw right side. Overthrows his intended target as we enter the 4th quarter, and the Panthers will have to punt it yet again. It would be very wise for Pilardi not to kick it to Spain this time, but he kicks it inbounds, and Spain going to return this one from about the 21. Spain going to cut to the right side, and once again a huge lane to the right side. Jacob Spain looking to make it 2 punt returns for a touchdown, and he does just that. Jacob Spain all the way for another punt return touchdown, this time 76 yards. And Michael Pilardi might be looking for a new team after that one. Buccaneers now up 31-17 as the Panthers look to bounce back. Newton throws right side, finds Curtis Samuel, who's going to get up to the 41-yard line. And Newton, outside of that one pick on the first drive, has had a pretty good game so far. Now 2nd and 10, hand off to McCaffrey on the draw play. He goes nowhere. And Ndamukong Suh with the stop in the backfield. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 12. Newton with 3 receivers to the right side this time as he drops back. Looking to the right side, finds Greg Olsen, and Olsen going to pick up the first down into Tampa Bay territory up to the 42-yard line. The Panthers have plenty of time to come back in this one. They just have to be patient. Now a 3rd and 5. Newton going to drop back. Looking to the left side, checks down to McCaffrey. Apple can't bring him down, but Miles Jack brings him down. He fumbles the football. Luckily, Darrell Williams is there to recover the football, however. And now the Panthers going to settle for a field goal, which is kind of shocking to me. And Badgley is going to miss again, his 3rd miss of the game. He's now 1 for 4. But the Panthers definitely should have gone for it there. Instead, they still trail by 2 touchdowns. So now 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. There's a run for Jones up the middle into Carolina territory up to the 44. So Jones, not a very good game so far. 51 yards on 14 carries. But overall, still doing what he needs to. So now 3rd and 3 for Riles and company. He's going to find Evans to the right side. Mike Evans going to dodge a few defenders and gets up to the 10-yard line. Again, Evans not having a very productive game so far, but a nice play there to help the Buccaneers out. So now 1st and 10, 8:30 to go in the game. Here's Riles looking over the middle, finds Jadarius Duncan. He's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown, and that pretty much is going to put this game out of reach. Seemingly, at least. They're up 38-17 halfway through the 4th quarter. Panthers need a miracle now. 2nd and 5. Newton going to throw left side. Finds Moore, who's going to get up to the 48-yard line. But DJ Moore is injured on the play, holding his arm. So he's going to come out of the game. That's a huge loss for the Panthers. Now 1st and 10. Newton goes left side. He's going to find Curtis Samuel. Samuel up the left sideline. He's going to be caught at the 15. Miles Jack making a touchdown-saving tackle. But now the Panthers looking to get back into the end zone and get back in this game. Newton going to drop back, throws over the middle, finds Samuel again. He's going to pick up the 1st down up to the 5-yard line. Now 2nd and goal. Panthers with 2 tight ends to the left side. Newton going to drop back. Looking to the left side, floats it over, and he finds McCaffrey in the end zone for the touchdown. And the Panthers cut it down to a 14-point deficit, but with 6:18 to go, the Bucs just have to be smart with the football. They're going to go for it on 4th and 3. I don't know how smart this is. And they're going to give it to Jones, and Jones is going to pick up the 1st down, so I guess it works out for him. But still, a gutsy call there by Bruce Arians and company. And now a new set of downs for the Bucs as they look to run the clock out. Riles going to hand it off to Jones on the counter. Nice juke move by Jones. He's up the left side on another juke. And he gets up to the 38 into Carolina territory. And the Buccaneers doing a great job of milking the clock now. 1st and 10. Riles in the shotgun. He'll drop back. Looking. Throws over the right side. And a beautiful grab by Jadarius Duncan. Except he goes out of bounds, so it's not a very good play by the Bucs. As that stops the clock now. 1st and 10 from the 11. Riles going to hand it off to Jones up the middle. And Jones going to lose the football. Kuechly just stripped it from him, and it's picked up by Eric Reed. So the Panthers still have a little bit of life. Jones has to do a better job of covering up the football in those situations. So the Panthers have a slim shot at coming back in this one, but it's still a shot as Devin White overruns McCaffrey. McCaffrey going to pick up the 1st down, but doesn't get out of bounds, so the clock keeps running. 3rd and 9. Newton in the shotgun. Bucs bring the blitz. He's going to let it fly. Tipped into the air and intercepted by Eric Berry. That should seal it. And that looks like it will be the final pass for Cam Newton as a member of the Panthers. And it is, as the Buccaneers walk away with a 38-24 victory over the Panthers. And that's just a tough way for Cam Newton to go out as far as his Carolina career. I'm sure he'll land somewhere else, but that's a rough way to go out. And if this is indeed the final game for Cam Newton as a member of the Panthers, then it's a sad way to go out, as Riles goes 25 for 36 in the game, 279 yards and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions in the game. Of course, Pinion had that failed field goal fake. Ronald Jones goes for 89 yards on 24 carries, Riles with 40 yards and a touchdown on 4 carries. Bo Scarborough, -2 yards on 2 carries. O.J. Howard with 6 catches, 72 yards, and a touchdown. Jadarius Duncan had the other one. Mike Evans, 4 catches, 51 yards. As we look at the defensive stats, Levante David with a game-high 12 tackles in this one. Kamale Correa, the only Buccaneer with a sack in this game. Barry and David with that picks. Overall, it was a pretty good game for the Buccaneers defense. They did give up a few plays here and there, but they played a lot better than they had most of the season. As Newton goes 24 for 35, 282 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 picks in his final game as a Panther, more than likely. McCaffrey with 57 yards and a fumble on 19 carries. Newton didn't run at all in this game, -2 yards on 1 carry. It's going to be interesting to see how this Panthers team does without Cam Newton going forward. Now, the Panthers did finish 7-9, but they still will more than likely have a top 10 pick. So we'll have to see if they decide to stick with Will Grier as the quarterback going forward, or whether they try to trade up to get like a Randall Glopter or a Franklin Jones. Those two are expected to go top 5, so maybe the Panthers trade up to get one of those two. But as for the Bucs, they finished the season 12-4 after starting the season 2-4, so they end the season on a 10-game winning streak, and they win the division and clinch a first-round bye. We'll have to see what the Rams do against the Redskins. That video will come out sometime this weekend, so just stay tuned for that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the sub button if you're new as well. And you guys have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, night, or whenever you're watching this. Like I always say, guys, no matter what happens, make sure you keep that mofo rolling. I love y'all 3,000. I'm out 5,000. Deuces.